Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another round of me trying to improve in programming. And I will put into place my timers. Typing one, and it's open on the one of the oh, fuck you. Okay, so 3 units goes approximately here. Come on. There we go. So this is the project I'm working on. Well, I'm just going through the documentation. So let's get into it. Pressing all the wrong keys already. This was kind of short. 344. Maybe I'll have a time to do. And the another one is so long. Okay. Oh, come on. So many mistakes. Oh, no. I smell smoke. What is happening? I don't know what that was. Let's pretend it was nothing. Huh, 13. Ridiculous. 13:35. That's what it is. Anyway, so I'll stop this timer and we will proceed with Angular. We were looking something this. So if I have a look over there, parent calls and view chat. Oh yeah, so this was basically you put in a reference. The view child basically gives you a possibility to have a reference for the child. That's it. And then you can use that reference to access the members of it and so on. And that was, yeah, here, look. Take the timer component, we use the annotation view child. This is here twice just for kicks. I don't know why. Here is the type of this guy. This one, I don't know. It does something for like mapping it, like connecting it together. Who knows? And so we can parent and children communicate using a service. So that's a different story. Bum, bum, bum. This is the parent children thingy, right? Yes. Oh, chat works. Well, that's good. Parent component and its children share service whose interface enables bidirectional communication within the family. Scope of the service instance is the parent component and its children. Components outside is component so we have no access. So we will provide it in the parent. This is what? This is the kit or is this the It's control component, and this one has the app astronaut. Oh, this is the service. Injectable. Now we can do the service annotation, cannot, don't we? I think we can. Um, that is mission service. Mission service. Let me see if we have that. That is service. No. So we have service worker. Maybe this has to be. Probably not. So here's the service, and it has a meshed announcement. That is a subject. What the hell is subject? Okay, so what do we have here? Subject has a observable, complete constructor, error left next, subscribe. What the fuck is that? Subject is a special type of observable that allows values to be multicasted to many observers. Oh. Subject are like event emitters. Every subject is an observable. An observer. You can subscribe to a subject. Okay. Hey, Sky Ranger. Long time no see. Seems to. Okay, so it's kind of like observable. There's like some errors. There's an array of observers. And there will be somewhere like the subscribe, right? And that will complete. Okay, try subscribe. If closed, else. I'll try subscribe, and that is like the adding to the. No, do not use. Some rabbit hole. Okay, we don't care about that right now. So observable string sources. So there's two of them. Observable string streams. What the fuck is this? And why do you use the dollars at the end? As observable. Okay, it does shit. Okay, then we put it in boat, right? So we have the mission service, and this is the mission control component. Announce mission. Let astronaut of astronauts. Okay, so let me see. Our missions. Okay. Hey, Transtar. That's good. I'm just tired. I just I was like till 10 or so at work, and I went home and I wanted to like learn how's the work. Um, well, currently I have this bug in there which I should fix, and I found out that it's basically a bad setting of a time. So what is happening is that there's like this date selector. Uh, there's this date selector, and when you select the date, like the today's date, it's okay. It will call the API on the backend with the date and like the hours, minutes, seconds, and so on. If you select a date which already passed, then the call to the API will be with that date, and then you would have wrong. It will be zeros. It will be set up the midnight basically, which is problematic because there are multiple users which are viewing that like in different like time zones, and when another user use it in different time zone, and it was set to midnight, even shift 1 hour would look as a day before. So if someone is uh, on the East Coast, you know, if someone is in New York, and so this one is hour earlier, right? So let's say we are using the this time zone. There's like four time zones. Like this is like the Pacific, maybe. Now we have the mountain time. Well, that's yes you can, but that's the problem. Like if you set it in here, it does not currently now there's like 23 11 in the evening, right? Hey, so and she made a change in here, like and it will say today, but it will say today midnight, right? So if someone or in Nebraska or maybe Iowa will look at it, it will say yesterday, right? And I have noticed that there's like this drop down, some sorts, and when you select like a date, like today, if the lady in New York says today, the date will look like uh, 2021, seventh month, second day, and the time 23:55 and so on. If today she will set it for yesterday's, the time zone suddenly will drop the entirety of the time. It will be just 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And all of that is happening on the front end. Well, there's a problem with saving that time zone in the first place, because if you select like the previous date, it will not say previous date, today's time. It will say previous. Can you take my time zone, convert to some local date, and you will use that? Yes, you can, but that's completely missing the problem I have. It's completely missing the problem. It is saved in the UTC time zone, but that's not. I'm not explaining it well. Pum, pum, pum. That's also not explaining. Here's a drop down. Okay, pressing selecting date in New York. Right, so it will be selecting today. That will output date time, which will be equal to 20, 21, 07, 02, and here we will have 23, 27, 55. Okay. Selecting yesterday, date time will be, oh fuck, will be looking like this. That is a problem. Because if you view it in Iowa, look at yesterday's. Okay, well, selection 1, selection 2. So if you view it in Iowa, the selection 1 will look like this: 20, 21, 07. Oh fuck, I messed it up. Okay, so this we will select again in Iowa. And now we will view it in New York. New York. Okay, and now if, oh fuck, well, let's say I was like an hour previous or something, let's say 15, right? So now what it will do, it will say 02, and it will say 16, 27, 55, right? And that's okay. We still have the same day, the second, right? But if we view the selection 2, because we did drop this guy at the end, it will show this. It will say 20, 21 07 01 23 00 00. And that is a problem because she did save it like the second, but it shows first, and it shows like where like something happened, right? And if she won't like today say, well, this selection 2 happened yesterday, and you will select it, it will come out from the element, from the date selector, this guy, right? And then if you view it in New York, this would be like, oh well, that did happen like the first, not the second, and there's a like mismatch. So I was thinking that the solution would be to find why this is dropped, in like when the date is like older than today, like it's past. And I was searching for that for second day now in the work, and I cannot find it. I cannot find it. There's like this insane hierarchy. There's like a lot of components, like a lot of components, and uh, there's this like you have like node component type. Then you have like this add node component. Right in there you have this date selector. Uh, Inside of that you have yeah, but the problem is that I cannot find the place in the code where this has happened. Uh, yeah, I did catch it that it happens before we are making the API call to the backend. So already it's fucked up on the front end. And I know that it happens like on before saving the form. There's like a whole form with many like inputs, right? And right when you like press the submit button, when you press this angular, no, when you press the submit button on the thing, that's screwed. Well, the thing is they have like this, like it's called like some date controller, which is like some universal thing that they wrote. And I think somewhere in here is the problem, because this one already spits out the wrong thing. There's like more components, and this is buried also. There's like 6 or 8 more components on top of that, and there's a lot. There's a lot. Uh, there's a lot. Yeah, and the Angular plugin doesn't work, so I cannot view the structure, so I hunt it like in the code. Exactly. Exactly, that's what's happening. You use my time zone converted to time zone. You mean to your phone? Yeah, it is converted to UTC every single time, but that's not problem because even before this is converted, it's already fucked up. It's already fucked up. There's a widget that you can take time zone from browser, but can you say that? Yes. but they are already like using something, this date control, like create the drop down for you, like the date selector, so I probably don't want to like invent another stuff, they already have some solution in a place for that, and I need either like configure it properly or fix their solution. I cannot like it would not be wise to introduce another way to solve the same thing. And funny thing was that they did found out only because one of the nurses was like complained about that she's not timely on their something. And she was like bashed about it like for a long time. So they did like some examination, and that was the program problem, not her at all. And now here I come to save her ass. Well, she's fine now, I think. But now I'm in the picture to save the day, and um, I did not do much of a progress for 2 days I spent on that. And currently I'm spinning my wheels. I'm just going through the code base, and I don't understand what is happening in there. And I'm looking for, well, I kind of like narrowed the search already because there's so much shit in there that it really looks like one of the uh what is the corporate over-engineered enterprise edition. Oh yeah, tic tac toe and there. That's all. No, there was like, oh well, never mind. Uh, I might be mistaken, but it seems to me like it's like over-engineered. Just input a date. You have to use like four components to do so. Seriously. But maybe I'm not understanding something in there. So I'll see. So how this works. And the thing is that I think they actually would let me to do that, like use like another shit, but that's not the right approach. I should be the best developers delete and minimize the code, not create like this Hydra with so many heads and each of the heads like taking care of like special part of the tiny tiny part of the program. I don't even know. Like no one is pushing me so far, like with a deadline or anything. And if they will do, if they do, we will deal with that when it comes. But so far, I just feel crap that I cannot find a solution. Uh, yeah. So any deadlines right now are self-imposed by me. Even like on the ticket, like you should put in the Okay, well, today it is then. Yesterday was late. Do you feel better now? But sometimes it's stupid, the deadlines, because you don't know, especially like here, I'm fixing bugs, right? And it's hard to determine like how fast you should fix a bug. It is like explore that unknown continent. You have a 1 week to do the entire thing, but you don't know how big the continent is, right? It could take years, or it could be small island, so in 1 day you are done. $4, I don't know. It is a bug. I should have mentioned that. Uh, maybe I didn't say that. I'm fixing a bug. But we in company don't have deadlines. We have like approximately hours, and I just want to know at least approximately how much time for that. I don't know how to explain. Okay. Are you able to stick to those hours? And who is setting those hours? Is that you? You say I will finish that in 4 hours, or someone else will tell you like you will finish that in 7 hours. You have a 7 hours to do that. Go. How how that works? You do it with your boss. So you have a meeting and then you estimate it. Okay. It's better than when like someone tells you like, oh, here's the ticket. Find a green line. So what does it mean to find a green line? So he will say, I will have it in a week, and he will say you will have it today. So the compromise is you will have it tomorrow. Boss is not pushing. Well, that's good. It's hard to generalize this thing or like summarize it with one sentence. These approaches. Components outside this component set you have no access to the service or the communication. Okay, so this so it will be on the parent, provided on the parent, I think. Here's the service, the observables, and then we have like announce shit, and then what is this? How do I? Okay, how do I use that? Okay, so here is what provides the instance of the service that it shares with its. Okay, so mission control component is the father. Hey, Nightlight. I don't know. Well, Monday and Tuesday we have a like state holiday or bank holiday or how do you call that in English? So I might be streaming during like work hours, but I still haven't decided. Uh, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to promise something which I would not be able to keep. So I don't know. Today's stream is late. I know. I'm tired. I'm always tired. Don't listen to me. So mission control, blah blah blah. What I'm looking for is first the import. Good. Now, how do we get that? So we have like astronauts, there's like history nothing, missions, that is like some strings as well. Next mission is 0. Now, in the constructor, we inject the mission service and the mission service, mission confirmed. What is the mission confirmed for the fuck's sake? Ah, that's this guy. Why do you have this at the end? It's confusing. Mission confirmed. Subscribe. And we will put in what it will do. And it takes the astronaut and we will push it into our history. And this confirmed that mission. Okay, cool. And then we have announce. Announce that is matched to a button, or was what is it? Where yes, it is on the button. Announce mission. And it says this mission, this next mission, okay. Okay, next. Oh, that is that's this, that's the number, okay. Next mission, we announce it, and we push it to the history, and we loop it. This is the looping, right? This if makes it to loop around. Okay, so what about the astronaut? The astronaut is in here. The astronaut of astronauts. Okay, so we will be building this. Oh, that's 3 of them. Okay, so there will be 3 of them. Astronaut component also inject the service in its constructor. Oh, okay. So where is it provided, that service? Or is it only on which level is it provided? And I'm saying provided because uh, you can have like multiple instances of this. So let's say we have this schema, right? And here will be okay. So fat, bam, 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 bam. Okay. So here will be like the root, right? Here will be the, what is this? We have astronaut and mission component. So this will be the mission. This will be the astronaut. And you can do like provide. This will be the service. And it will be provided only in here and all of its like subtrees, like the instance number 1, right? But we can have here also another thing, and this will be, I don't know, radio, right? And we will provide, we'll do provide service, and this will be the second one, right? And this will be instance number 2, and this will be instance number 1. So these two will have the communication, you know, they can share the messages, but it will not share the messages with the radio over here because that's a different instance. So I'm curious, where did they provide it, or did they provide it anywhere? There's the mission service, and okay, so it's called mission service, so I can just search for it. What the hell? Don't tell me you cannot find it anywhere. I can see it in here. Mission service. Maybe I had a typo in there. That happened. So we have, this is the definition of the service. Here we are importing it to the astronaut. This is injection to the astronaut, usage, mission control. What do we have next? Here, providers. And it is in the mission control. So it is provided in the mission control. This, what this does is what I showed you on the picture. This basically means that we are creating the instance for that, you know. So it's provided here and in all of the children in here. If there would be like another one, it will get the instance as well, the same instance. Okay, so we found it. So that's good. I kind of missed it in here somewhere. So it's in the mission shit, right? Missions. This is the mission service, and oh, here it is. Of course, in the component metadata. Also injects blah blah blah. So yeah, how do we like tap into that? So we subscribe, and this is what we will do. And the announce, we just reach into it directly. We have the reference to mission service, right? So we can do announce mission. That's that. How does it look? Here is that. Announce mission. Fly to the moon. Confirm. Lowell, confirm the mission. Swinger, confirm. Okay. Next one. Fly to Mars. Confirm. Lowell confirmed. Swingers confirmed. Hayes confirmed. And that looks how. We have a look at the kit. Here it is. So this is the button. Okay, so announce. Hey, sir. How are you? I can do that. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And that was what it was. That was the mission. No. Mission control. And this will be Sir Johnston. Okay. Now it should be correct. Yeah, okay. Announce mission. Fly to the moon. Sir Yeltsin confirmed the mission. let's from stars. Come on. Night, light, 90. Here we go. So you are the astronauts now, and you are flying to the moon. Fly to Vegas. Yeah, I will be, I will be, I will be going. I go to bed shortly too. Uh, yeah. I was finding a, I was searching for a bug the entire today and yesterday, and I did not find it. I did not find the bug. It's stuck somewhere in the code, and I'm searching for it. It needs my help. It needs to get out of the code, but I don't know where to find it. Worst case scenario, they will fire me. Uh, but okay, so here's what I'm looking. Oh my God, I'm so toasted. So this is the mission control, and this is the announce. No. I had a rough day today. Luckily, I have a great background. Oh, yeah, it was raining. I was visiting a doctor today as well. I supposed to have like this entry uh doctor visit, right? Well, secret is you're supposed to do it before you start working. Oh, maybe you can put it on heating or something, on the heating system. Oh, well, you're probably not heating, you're not using the heater or heating system right now. But you know, you can put like the paper in it and so on. You have them on balcony. Oh, yeah, that is like when you put like a paper in it, it shouldn't be like small balls next to each other. You want something which kind of the fibers should be stretched to the entire of the shoes. So the idea is like the water kind of leans on the fiber, you know, and when it's like unbroken, it will. No, no, because what you want to have is like this moisture transfer out of the shoe, right? That's why you do it. If you stuff balls in it, you know, the water will absorb only to the first ball, and then you have like the bad transfer to the second ball, and where it will evaporate nowhere, right? So you want in the shoe, oh, fuck, I will be drawing today. In the shoe, if you put it like ball in here and ball in there and ball in there, the moisture will go like in here and then it cannot transfer to that much, right? And it cannot like evaporate. But if you have like somehow like the fiber, you know, it's like might be more, but like late like so, uh, the water kind of can travel through the fibers more, and here it will evaporate, so it will be quicker. The more you know. Oh, you probably know that. I know, I'm tired. Sorry. I know you didn't ask for that. Oops. I'm too tired anyway. Just buying a shoe dryer. Oh, really? Well, try that one first, and maybe you will find out that you don't really. Oh, you see. You will see. You know, well, if it's like nothing and you want a new toy, yeah, sure, go for it. Oh, God damn it. I cannot focus. I cannot focus at all. Prices are nuts. You mean like low or nuts high? Cheap or expensive? I have seen these videos from this video yesterday. Like Linus did co buy like some chips for like dirty cheap. Oh, this exactly shows what I'm looking at. Uh, that was in a short circuit. Oh yeah. That's bullshit. But someone here was able to buy it for the MSRP. Uh, actually, like some of the viewers, one of the view. Okay. Uh, oh, which one was it? Uh, or LTD maybe. Let's take tips. And here this. Hold on. No, no, no. LTD. I chip. I don't know. It was like, but he has more channels now, so I don't know. Okay, I cannot find it anymore. I'm toasted anyway. Hmm. And yeah, let's just let's just set it's done.